How hard would it be to ride up that on a city bike?
Why is the saddle so low? This actually might be one step too far.
If anybody's going to climb up to S.O.S on a city bike, it's going to be Hank.
Tank.
The tank. Standing in front of Hank is a climb that needs no introduction. Alpe d'Huez. But I'm going to give you an introduction anyway. It is 13.9 kilometers long. It has an elevation gain of 3,749 feet, an average gradient of 7.9%, and max gradients of 14%. But it is most famous for its 21 hairpins and the amount of times it's been featured in the Tour de France.
I've done a few challenges with GCN, but this one I think gives me the most amount of worry. It is a monster on any bike, let alone something that weighs an absolute ton. And the amount of people that are giving me looks about what I'm riding makes me even more worried. Right. If you don't see me after this video, you know why. I died on the climb. Oh. Here goes nothing. Let's go.
I don't say this very often, but Hank is going to need all the moral support he can get. This challenge might actually break him, so make sure to give this video a big thumbs up to show your support.
Here goes nothing. I've only got one gear. Do you know what gear I have?
I have no idea.
Shaft transmission, this.
All right, here we go.
How am I out the saddle already? Oh, you know, this actually might be one step too far.
I'm finding this quite hard. It's quite steep. Come on, Hank, you can do it.
My knees are going to be the size of a basketball at the end of this. You're in the way of my zigzags!
Sorry.
Why is the saddle so low?
To be fair to Hank, the pedals don't come off the bike. The bike is entirely bomb-proof, so essentially no one can steal anything from the bike. So there's a special tool you need that isn't an industry tool to take the pedals off. So you couldn't have his clipping pedals, and you couldn't put the saddle up anymore, and that's the highest it goes, which is quite low.
I've never had to get off a bike.
No, I've never seen you walk and push a bike. Now you might be wondering, what on earth is Hank riding? Well, he's riding a mobike. It's made from aluminium, it's got puncture-proof tyres, a shaft transmission system, and most importantly, it weighs 25 kilos. And when Hank's used to riding bikes that are about 7 kilos, that is pretty horrible to ride. Come on, Hank.
As long as I keep moving, I'll get up there. Third time walking. The pros did it. Get over this 10% and I get back on the bike then. Go on, Hank. Number 13. I'm on the struggle bus now.
Well, we are 6.7k in.
Savage. Just getting this bike up there. Here is the feat in itself. It's heavy. I mean, it's an absolute tank.
You're a tank.
Oh, they're going quick. Oh, a beer at the end would be nice. How do you feel on that bike?
Huh?
That's water. Christ.
You sure you're ready to get back on?
Yeah.
Now, I might not be suffering as much as Hank is on this climb, but this is my first ever time up Alpe d'Huez, and it is beautiful. It is such an iconic climb in the cycling world, and I can't believe it's taken me this long to come out and do it. And it's even more special because the Tour de France fam, Avec Zwift, comes up here this year. So it's nice to kind of get a taste of what the women will be tackling this year. But the amount of cyclists that are on this climb as well, you can tell how iconic this climb is for any cyclist racing or just, you know, on a cycling holiday out here. But I mean, what a day for it. It is very hot in the sun. You can still see the snow on the mountains. I'm absolutely loving it. And it's quite nice not having to ride up at full gas and support Hank as best as I can. Although I think I'm getting on his nerves now. So I might give him some alone time.
Oh, I'm really suffering, mate. My arms. It's my arms because this saddle's so low down. It's hard to get any power down. This is definitely one of the most brutal things I've done. I was telling myself I really didn't want to walk, but c'est très impossible. I'm getting a bit of support from the Alpe d'Huez community. The funny thing is that Alpe d'Huez is a bucket list challenge for anyone on any bike, no matter what age, what size, what weight. Just getting to the top of this iconic climb is a blessing, is a victory for me. If I can just make it up within 2 hours, that'll be incredible, but we've done an hour and a half.
Would you rather do this again?
I actually can't talk.
Or sit on a penny farthing saddle on the velodrome?
I can't talk. I'm taking all my mental strength.
It's a game of would you rather to pass the time.
Yeah, but I can't.
Yeah, but would you rather
No,
do this or sit on a penny farthing saddle?
It's taking me all my mental strength just to pedal.
Buddy, well done. It's made it. I think we might have finished him.
I've completed Alpe d'Huez on an indestructible city bike weighing 23 kilograms. It took me 2 hours and 16 minutes, and I've got to admit, a lot of it was walking. I just couldn't pedal the blooming thing. It's in an enormous gear. I didn't have cycling shoes. I've got blisters on my feet. I've got blisters on the inside of my thigh. I've got blisters on my hands. My arms are hurting. And on that note, I'm going to leave you with a few thoughts from Manon.
Well, I'll be honest. I think I've just witnessed Hank honestly nearly break himself, and he's honestly made of different material because not many people would have carried on going up to the top of that. And I know this video is meant to be, you know, a fun one, but seriously, he gave 110% to that. And I did just try and ride that bike, and it was near impossible. So he's made a different stuff, our Hank. But please, 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 if you did watch this video all the way to the end, let us know your thoughts. Give Hank a big well done in the comment section. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up because that was just one hell of an effort. And we didn't actually break him, so let us know what the next challenge is going to be for Hank because it's going to take a lot to break him.